Hi, I'm Scott Goldfine, Editor-in-Chief and Associate Publisher of Security Sales and Integration. I'm delighted to have with me today, once again, Dave Sheffey, Senior Vice President, Northern Region for Napco Security Technologies. He's here to discuss key home automation trends for security pros. Dave, thank you again for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Scott.
Outstanding. Let's jump right in. Dave, what would you say are some of the most exciting opportunities you see right at this moment for home security and automation for the dealer and integrator?
Well, Scott, I guess one of the big things is that, and talking earlier, there's a lot of advertising that has created more awareness to a lot of the services that our industry provides. And we've also expanded. People talk about home automation or whatever, and we've worked very hard over the last couple of years to also include in the awareness smart business or business automation. Because really, if you think about it, a lot of the things that we offer that we have as standard features like openings and closings, text messages, emails, arming and disarming, and then different things, to full-blown connectivity for thermostat control and some of the other things from a small security system standpoint, all the way up to Crestron and control for automation integration to provide large home automation on a grand scale. We do all of that today, and the consumer is becoming more knowledgeable. The younger consumer that's moving into their first home and they're moving into up in the world, and they're looking for these services, and it's up to our dealers and up to us to work to educate the dealers to be able to quickly, easily, and create hopefully some additional sales benefit, but also some additional RMR from offering some of these services. The opportunity today, I think, I don't know what the percentages are, but I think consumers are looking for more services, more opportunity, more benefit from a product when they buy it, not just simply a security system. So when they have those opportunities, it becomes, like I said, more sticky. So they're using it on a regular basis. They're using it on a daily basis. We've been very fortunate. We've been including video for quite some time, and video, which, in comparison to some other things, obviously you've got the arming and the disarming and the text messaging, but the video has become a very big part of the security system installation, and very, very cost effective from a single camera to a complete system. And by comparison to what it used to cost to put in 4 cameras and a DVR or now an NVR and some of that, we can do it. It's all done Wi-Fi, and the connectivity to all of this has gotten a lot easier. It's gotten less problematic. As we've grown through all this technology, it's gotten easier to use. So being able to offer these services and grow our dealer base's opportunity to sell, provide more products that customers are looking for. I went to the doctor the other day, and they had a facial recognition with a temperature that allowed the door strike to release. So if you were of the right temperature, the door strike. An alarm dealer put that in. Okay, so it's expanded what we can and we have capability of doing as well. So I think the consumer being more educated is driving a lot of additional services and benefits that we can provide. And it's kind of like the evolution of things. I mean, can you imagine where we're going to be in 20 years? The alarm industry didn't really change much over from the time I started till the last for the first 30 years, and the last 10 years we've gone through quite a bit of change.
That's for sure. But with that change, so many great opportunities that you're alluding to. And that one solution example you gave is, pandemic related. And we've thankfully seen some easing of that in terms of the constraints on the dealers out there. But, how do you see it affecting them, from this point forward, Dave?
Well, last year was a terrible year from a pandemic standpoint for a dealer doing residential work. People weren't allowing people in their homes. I think 2020 was very tough. Nobody knew what did the pandemic mean, how was it transmitted. There was a lot of fear. I think that's changed today. Obviously, the vaccine has changed a lot of that, people's perception. I think so. We've gotten back to business as normal, as more normal as maybe what the new normal. So I think, as I see it, and I see our dealers, I think business in the security side is pretty strong right now, and like in a lot of markets, the business is pretty good. So we've been very fortunate in that respect. We're offering more and more services, and those services are services that customers are looking for. I mean, you don't go very far today, as you mentioned, without seeing a video of a doorbell camera, okay, on the news. And every time you see that, I mean, there isn't much that happens on a street anywhere that's not videoed today, as far as somebody just simply walking by. And that's not just a Ring camera, or that's not just a doorbell camera. It's typically an outdoor complement of products that are easily installed and added onto a security system. I mean, the fact that you get a notification that there's movement in your house, or if the door is opened, it triggers your video to send you video of the person coming in the door. And it's kind of like smart business. Video openings, video closings. What is my traffic like? Am I seeing outside, my employees throwing, anything in the dumpster? Is the door held open too long? Access control. We've introduced a new residential and commercial app that integrates more and more of these features, especially from a commercial standpoint. So there are a lot of things to offer, and you have to work to educate your sales team and your installation team to be able to effectively install these products and look professional doing it, not like you're installing it for the very first time. So you need to know your products. You need to be an expert. You need to, you need to know that going in, so that you know what you have to offer. You need to know what it's going to take from an installation standpoint. You can't guess every time, and you need to have a menu of options that you're going to offer these potential customers. If you seem hesitant about installing any of these services, now that translates directly to the customer's perception about whether they're picking the right company or not.
And Dave, continuing with that app that you mentioned, maybe you want to give some more information on that, or a couple of other Napco products that you think would be beneficial and helpful to dealers in this marketplace.
Yeah. I mean, specifically, the iSecure product line that we've recently delivered during the beginning of the pandemic, so it didn't get off to a very good start because there wasn't a lot of residential work being done. But has a radio built in, has your interactive services built in. So, as far as dealer knowledge, dealer technology, I mean, it's all right there in the product and easily installed. One of the things that we've incorporated, we had 13, 15 years ago, a separate video system. Now that video system is all, integrated in the app. We introduced a new app and gave it a brand new look for iSecure, and also the commercial app, which is called Gemini Commercial, which integrates all of your access control. And that's, small door access control from a small business type application that they can control completely their access control system directly through the app. So these two new apps, one, I think they fit better in today's marketplace for the consumer. Is from a portrait profile rather than a landscape profile like we were previously. It makes a big difference. We kind of get away from the keypad look to the more traditional, and I say traditional today, offering that a lot of people offer the lock and the unlock for the system armed and disarmed. And we offered a large number of options in here from a customization standpoint. So you can customize those apps to the customer's needs. In other words, if you have video included or integrated, you have a video button. If you don't have video, then you don't have a video button. So you customize that to make it easy for the consumer to access the services that they have through the app. So those are kind of a big driving factor to work to increase business, and that's one of the things that we did specifically to gear towards smart business and offering more benefit from a small business standpoint for those services that, I mean, access control, which you don't typically have in a residential system, but more smart business type application and control. And, we know that many of the people who have security systems in their business have security systems in their homes, and those apps can control, both from the same app, both your home and your business. So, very beneficial from a user standpoint.
Outstanding. Well, you've certainly done a great job highlighting the opportunity, some tips for success, and some great solutions. So thank you, Dave.
Oh, you're welcome. We're here. We're doing business. We're having an incredible last 2 years, and we've introduced more new products than we've introduced in the last decade, in the last couple of years. And business has been very good, and we just appreciate the dealer base that's out there today that's supporting us and using our product, and that we're able to provide product for. Thanks.
You're more than welcome. And that's going to do it for now. Thank you to viewers as well and listeners, and a reminder to check out the SSI 2021 Home Automation Deep Dive in our November issue. Make it a safe day.